Alright guys, let's get into it. Progress vid number, or day 20, sorry. And yeah, we are starting off with some lesser demons. For those who didn't see the last progress video, what I'm doing here is just checking to see what it's like to train on lesser demons with a full inventory of swordfish. Just 19 minutes in, I got a rune med helm drop. If only it was like that all the time, but the luck there was awesome. That is my second rune med helm drop in the game, 2004Scape. And you can see that we are already 30 plus minutes in, 32 minutes now, and we are currently almost out of food. I think I teleport out. So yeah, with a full inventory of lobsters, or sorry, swordfish, I'm only able to last 32 minutes, which is, I guess, okay, but not very efficient when it comes to melee training. So we are back at skeletons and we are getting 72 defense in on day 20. And there is 53 fishing. Let's go. That is one of the hero quest requirements. So we just need 53 cooking and 50 mining. We did get 73 defense, which did get us to 88 combat in game. Just 2 more levels until 90 combat, guys. I think I'm going to be 90 combat once members is out. So that's going to be pretty cool. With 39 magic, guys, I can now use the crumble undead spell in game. I can see why no one really likes to use this spell, because it's not auto cast or anything like that. You actually gotta click on the spell yourself in the spell book and then click on the zombie or skeleton, depending on which monster you're killing. I did get my magic level up again with this spell. I brought out 1,000 casts for this grind, and we did unlock the superheat item spell as well, guys, in game. 43 magic. Alright, we are in Varrock sewers now, guys, and we are on our way to a different spot. The spot that I was at first was in Edgeville Dungeon, just for those who are wondering. It's an okay spot, but it's probably not the best spot. The best spot, I think, if you were to use the Crumble Undead spell or any magic attack spell, would definitely be the spot in Varrock sewers. This is actually one of my training spots that I did back when I was a kid, and I really like this spot, and it's awesome that I got another chance to revisit this spot because of 2004Scape. It's really awesome that we can relive our childhood pretty much. Even though I didn't start RuneScape in 2004, it's still pretty close to 2006, you know, the experience, and that's the whole reason why I play, guys. I really like that we can relive the past again, and I really appreciate those developers that put this game together for us and released it to the public for us to play. But yeah, one of the cool things about this training spot is not only can you safe spot the zombies, but you can actually see your level up. So whenever you level up your magic or your range attack, whichever you're using, you can actually take the time to see what you unlock. In this case, it's actually the Camelot teleport for me. We got that unlocked, guys, and we are pretty much, I would say, 70% ready for members. The other 30%, well, you know, I don't even know. But I definitely don't feel like 100% ready for members. After getting this magic level though, guys, I felt like, okay, this is good enough. Let's go ahead and train my ranged level now. I was only like 3 levels away from 40 range. I figured let's knock this out for day 20 as well. With 40 range, you guys know that does unlock the dragon D-hide armor, well, green D-hide armor. That was the goal really for day 20, was to get these levels in range and magic. They're fairly low. They're actually pretty low for a combat level player like me, but it's okay because, again, it all comes down to how you play the game, and this is how I like to play. You know, I like to leave range and magic for less, and I will train these when I feel like it's time to train them. So that's pretty much how I go by training range and magic. Like, for example, in the future, I know 66 magic will have to get accomplished because of the magic guild. And for range, it will be 70 range, right, for the black D-hide armor. But anyways, I did buy 900 cooked salmon from a player in game for 27 GP each, I think it was. And we went to Hill Giants, or moss giants with the cooked salmon because I was planning to train on these guys for the day, but then I had something interesting happen to me in game. A player died and I unfortunately didn't catch his name quick enough. I went ahead and hit the record button and started looting his items, I guess, and I was surprised to see what he had for air runes and mine runes. And the only reason why I'm showing this for this progress vid, guys, is not because to find the owner of these runes, because right now, here's the thing. Any of you guys can message me and say, hey, I lost my air runes, my mine runes, could I have them back, please? Any of you guys could do that. And it's going to be hard to believe that. So at this point, I think I will just leave the runes in my bank and use them later on. It's okay, I guess, at this point. Everyone's going to die eventually in game. I know for sure if I died in game with my rune armor and someone saw me die and looted my items, I'm pretty sure they're not going to give my rune items back. It is what it is. That's how it was back then when we were all kids and teenagers or whatever, right? When we died, we pretty much lost our items. It was game over pretty much. We did get a cut diamond though. We traded one for an uncut diamond. I was offering 1k with it, but the player that traded me was okay with the uncut diamond, so we did manage to get the cut diamond. We have this because of the Lost City quest. In order to get the dragon longsword, we need that diamond, so we also need 100k, I believe, so we'll have to sell something from the bank. I'm not too sure what I want to sell. I don't know if I want to sell the rune chainbody and the rune med helm drop that I got, or sell my rune plate body. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, you guys could probably tell from this progress video title that this was a pain. Crafting. Yeah, crafting was a big pain today. I really wish I didn't take this route, but I was so far in that I already mined the clay that I needed for this crafting level. I do need 31 crafting for the Lost City quest, guys, but I only got my crafting level 2. Well, you guys will see. And then when I got into making the soft clay, boy, was it ever a pain. Refilling the jugs, refilling the buckets with water, making soft clay, it's not fun. It's actually probably one of the things that I will never do ever again in this game. I'm gonna look back at this video, guys, and think to myself, man, was I ever a noob? I should have just went with cow hides. But then again, I wasn't really feeling cows because I've killed them so much that I didn't want to go back there and start killing cows again. And I don't even have enough money to afford cow hides right now, so that's another reason why I didn't take that route. I figured if I went this route, I would save money, which I did. You know, I did save a lot of GP here doing this, but it did take quite some time to get this done. Just the preparation alone took like almost close to 2 hours. And with the soft clay, the highest item that you can make is the bowls. It does provide the best crafting XP. And just when I thought we got through the hard part, no, that wasn't the case either, guys. It just kept getting harder. You can see in the chat box that I messaged my friend Smokey telling him never again. And yeah, I would much rather, you know, tan cow hides when I can afford it and craft like leather items or something instead. I guess selling all those cow hides was kind of a mistake. I should have saved some of those for myself. Anyways, we did get this crafting grind done, even though it was very painful because of the amount of clicking and misclicks too, and everything I had to do on my own. There's like no automated system in 2004Scape. But we knocked it out. We almost knocked it out. I mean, we didn't quite craft all the soft clay into bowls because we only got to a point where I figured it was good enough. You guys will see what crafting level we got to before we called it quits. This is the crafting level I decided to stop at 28 crafting, which unlocks the hard leather armor. Supposedly, this is like the best crafting XP right now in free to play. The hard leather armor, you can kind of like spam the needle with the hard leather and build your leather bodies like very quickly. At least we're at that point now in game in crafting. Let's go ahead and start preparing to go back to skeletons because I do want to get my defense level up once more before this progress video ends. I'm pretty close to 74 defense. I think I'm like 50k away, so let's go and knock that out. We also got another uncut diamond drop, by the way, at skeletons. Man, was it ever raining uncut diamonds today. I think that's like the second one today. But yeah, 74 defense is now in the books. 89 combat, and I think even 90 combat will happen for the next progress vid. I do appreciate your guys' support again for the series and the channel. You guys take care. I'll see you all in the next progress vid.